You know when you see people's car camping setup and it's all nice and tidy, but here's the reality. Everything gets dumped at the front and then everything is piled up until it gets moved, basically. Yes, that's the reality. And then we set it up for Instagram, obviously. Hello, my name is May and I am a lover of car camping, adventures and generally being outdoors. Thank you for visiting my channel. In today's video I am going to show you my setup in my plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, which is a Jaecoo 7, and also how I use the electricity from my car battery to power up some devices. If you have any questions or you want to make any recommendations or suggestions, please add them in the comments. And if you see anything that you like, please, I will try and put them in the links. In the meantime, enjoy this video and please like and subscribe. I'm just about to walk to the gate now. I found us this kind of almost like a wild camping spot, which I'll share details about later on of how I found it. But yeah, we're literally secluded, and it's just myself and my friend Debs. It's a glorious day. Like I said, it's a heck of a long drive for me. It said 3 hours and 40 minutes, but it ended up probably more like 4 hours and 4.5 hours maybe. So, but I'm here now, and it's yeah, sun is shining on us, which is great. So here I am using a V2L adapter, which stands for vehicle to load. And what that does basically, it allows me to draw electricity from the car battery to enable me to power devices. The multi-cooker I'm using here is 300 watts on the low setting and 600 watts on the highest setting. I can literally do anything in this multi-cooker. It's quite cheap. I think I bought it from Temu or Amazon potentially, but I will put it in the link in the description. This multi-cooker allows me to fry food, it can boil food, it can steam, it can cook rice, pretty much do everything that I need it to. So yeah, each time I do draw any electricity from the car battery, it only probably takes about 1% of the power, so it's not a lot really. And what I did was, on the drive down, I used the engine to charge the battery, so to make sure that I had plenty of power to use. So yeah, it's a really handy adapter. It also means that when I go to campsites or when I'm camping, I don't have to book in to use the electricity on site and pay extra, provided that my car has enough battery power in there for me to use. But yeah, absolutely game changer for me, especially when it comes to car camping. It means that I don't have to use gas either. Debs with her Temu buys. You with your Temu buys. Debs and I have spent the evening sat around the fire, just catching up and chewing the fat. And it is, I think it's gone 11 o'clock now. So I'm just going to get ready for bed. I'll have a quick face wash. And do my teeth as well. But I am also going to have a little bit of a bath, I think. But I'll be having a bath using these bath sheets, which I'll show you. Obviously not me having a bath, but how these work. First, oh no, just brush myself. Oh, I'm sorry for sniffling, but I've got hay fever and being in a field full of grass doesn't help. And I've used the V2L, the vehicle to load charger, which uses the battery of the car basically to power my little multi-cooker. So I've made a really nice dinner with it. Stir-fry beef basically. Whereas Deb's provided the jjiboki, which is Korean rice cake, which is like a noodle basically. And the two have like kind of managed to combine a really nice evening meal. It was nice. The multi-cooker works really well because I can steam in it, I can boil food in it, I can make soup, and as you saw, I could fry food in it as well. So it's worked really, really well. Today was a really, really hot day and I feel really, really sweaty. Bit too much information, but here you go. Oh, I feel much better now. I've had a face wash and get rid of all the pollen as well. And then let me show you how these bath sheets work. It's not very level, but it's okay. The reason I'm sat on kind of this part of the car rather than at the back is because I've got a bit more headspace kind of towards the front of the car, whereas this is a little bit lower. So, and with me sat on the mattress, I kind of lost a couple of inches there as well. So these bath sheets are basically rinse free. I think I might have shown you them before, but if I haven't, I'll show you them again. It's not right, you don't need to see that. And so you need to have a towel to hand. Would you do that? Okay. Towel to hand. And all you do is basically you wet it and you scrub it like so. And it really, really lathers up. And then all you do is basically wipe it. And you don't feel soapy at all, but it gives you like a nice fresh feeling. And then you just towel dry. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not be doing that, of course. And then I'll see you back in a minute. And send my PJs. Right, I am now all freshened up and clean. So currently, we're staying at a, not quite a campsite, more like kind of some land that's been permitted to use to kind of camp. Now, I've seen quite a few kind of social media posts asking kind of where people camp, that will accept car camping and so on and so forth. So there's actually a few options outside of your normal pitch ups and well, you know, parking by the roadside and things like that. So there's a few camps websites that are considered almost like wild camping, basically. So there's Wild with Consent, there's Camp Wild, and then this campsite I booked through Off-Grid Camping, basically. And it's people with some land that they don't do anything with, or farmers that, you know, have, again, you know, they've got some free space that you can book to, yeah, and they only allow maybe, you know, 2, 3, maybe 4 pitches. Some of them have bigger pitch numbers where you can book for 10 pitches, and you pay. It can vary from anything like £15 per vehicle, or they just charge you just one set fee, and then you can have as many people as you like there. And it's just one booking per time, and so therefore you get the whole space to yourself. So you've got that feeling of wild camping, but in a safe environment, if that makes sense. So for example, you know, where we're at the moment, we've got this big open field. We could have a party here, but we wouldn't be partying. We could have several of us come in with our vehicles, but we would have that space to ourselves. Each kind of piece of land, or each kind of campsite that you pay to use through these websites can vary. So some of them will have water, some will have fire, you can have fire pits, some of them won't, some of them will just be literally just a field. Yeah, it varies. Some of them are quite nice actually, they have lakes attached to them. So yeah, so there's I'll put the links in the description, but like tonight I've literally just got, I'm going to show you around. So just a very basic curtain at the back. Excuse me. I've just got some side curtains just to kind of shield off some daylight, I guess. I haven't put any covers on because I don't need to. I've got the windows open to reduce condensation. And then, I don't know whether you can see through there, but Deb's is just chilling in her van. So there's only just 2 of us. This campsite is particularly a little bit more expensive. It was £45 per vehicle, but because we've been let down by another campsite, we were rushing around looking for somewhere to go, and we were quite adamant that we wanted to be by the beach. So this campsite is about 6 minutes drive from the beach. If you come kind of during the high summer seasons, you can actually walk to the beach via a footpath, but that footpath's closed at the moment because I think it's nesting season, or, you know, they're trying to protect some birds because it's right next door to a RSPB. So my setup this weekend is quite basic really. So I've got my basin here, then I've got my water in the back, I don't know whether you can see, with my USB tap. I've got my box there with some of my tools and my cooking equipment. This is my food box, but it also doubles up as a table, like that. And then I've just got a kind of a 3-inch foam mattress and my duvet, basically. So yeah, that's my setup. I've also got my V2L with my extension lead here, which I was going to plug my charger in to charge my phone up, because with this electric vehicle, this particular one, I don't know about any others, if I power the vehicle off, I can't use the 12-volt chargers. And if anybody knows how to, please let me know. I'm in a Jaecoo 7. But yeah, I can't power off the vehicle, so I can power off the V2L. Anyway, I am getting a bit snoozy now, so I am going to get ready for bed, and I shall see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning. It's going to be another glorious day today. I had such a good sleep. I slept right through. Yeah, which is unusual for me. So I'm happy about that. Alright. I feel like I need to make a drink right now. So another absolute love of mine is paddleboarding, and we were located by Brancaster Beach, where there is a perfect estuary for paddleboarding. However, we did not listen to the locals about the tide times, and we ended up running out of water a little bit, so we had quite a little giggle of having to walk our paddleboards back, and had a lot of laugh basically. But it was all good fun. But yeah, we did have a really good time. We had the perfect weather for it as well, so I think next time we will check the tide times for if we were to paddle out to the sea again. But we were out for about an hour before we decided to turn around, and as we were returning we were just looking at our path and thinking we'd run out of water. Anyway, back to the campsite, and after 2 hours of paddling and walking our boards, I had built up quite an appetite. While Devs is snacking, I decided to take advantage of my electric vehicle and cook up a nice kind of quick lunch using my V2L. So we then moved to another campsite, which was very close to the beach, and as you can see, doing some serious sunbathing here and really enjoying the weather. I think on this day it was like 31 degrees or so, and we managed to watch a gorgeous sunset. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching my video and my latest car camping adventures. Thank you very much for visiting, and like and subscribe. Thank you.